Good morning! It is now day 12. I am off to Chef Mickey's right now for a character dining breakfast. It's super handy because I'm going to Magic Kingdom this morning, so I'm right next door. So excited. I've never eaten here, so I'm very excited to see what this experience is like. Then I'm off to Magic Kingdom. I've got an experience today that I've never had before and it's really unique, so I'm very excited to try that. And then tonight, dinner at Ohana. Very, very exciting. My feet are suffering massively. Not the plantar fasciitis, that's been perfect. I have so many blisters by this point. It's nigh on impossible to find a comfortable shoe. So we're gonna hope for the best. I'm gonna have probably lots of breaks today, but I'm so excited to get back to Magic Kingdom. It's my favourite Disney park. So let's go and start the day with the character dining breakfast. So I am now here at the TTC car park, ready to head over to the Contemporary Resort for my reservation. What I would say is if you have a dining reservation at one of the monorail resorts, so the Contemporary, the Grand Floridian or the Polynesian, give yourself an extra 20 or 30 minutes to get there. If you're coming by car, you then have to do security check there before getting on the monorail, so it does take a little bit extra time, so just give yourself a little more leeway so you can get to your reservation in time. The sun is coming up, it looks like a beautiful day, so I'm going to head onto the monorail now and get over to Chef Mickey's. I will never ever get bored of going on the monorail. It's just too cute. Usually I would get on the express straight to Magic Kingdom. I'm going to go one over and get on the resort monorail. So I would say give it about an extra half an hour. It has taken quite a while on the monorail because you do stop at all the different hotels. You do also stop at Magic Kingdom. So if the express line is very long, this is also an option. One quick way to maybe get to the Contemporary Resort is to get the express to Magic Kingdom, walk across the platform and then get the resort monorail back to the Contemporary. That might be a little bit quicker. I've done that before as well. So there's lots of options to get there in the morning.
Service to Disney's Harmony Barber Shop and Grand Floridian resorts. We are now entering Disney's Contemporary Resort.
Chef Mickey's, is this our first time here?
Yes, it is. It's very exciting.
Welcome. It's one of the best restaurants here. And then Mickey and his friends, they're going to come to the table one by one.
Amazing. That's amazing. So I'm here now at Chef Mickey's. We get a really cute little hot bar, and I've got some fruit to start with. So I've ordered coffee, and they actually have vanilla soy milk. We can even order a chocolate soy milk if you'd like that for breakfast. So I'm using vanilla soy for my coffee. I've got a Coke and then some fresh fruit to start. The autograph is so cool because on the back they're all the monorail. So Chef Mickey's is also family style, so you get your food and you can order more of the things you like. This has actually been the first restaurant where the server has gone and got the chef to come and talk to me to let me know what I can have. So they are going to bring me some of the allergy Mickey waffles. I'm going to have some breakfast potatoes and a tofu scramble, which I'm super excited about. So I've got some super cute Mickey waffles, the tofu scramble looks amazing, and some breakfast potatoes. This is like a dream breakfast for me. I love this type of food. So let's try it. We need Just Egg immediately in the UK, it's so good. So in this scramble you get bits of tofu, you also get spinach, so it's like a really great scramble.
There's Mickey!
Hi, Minnie! How are you? You look wonderful. my breakfast at Chef Mickey's. The food was really, really good. That tofu scramble was amazing. It was so nice to actually get to meet the chef as well. And you could have had more, but I was so stuffed that I absolutely couldn't fit anything else in. I would say here the character interactions are more brief. It is a very, very busy restaurant. It's one of the most popular character dining meals at Disney World. So if you want something where you can have a bit more meaningful interaction, I would go somewhere like Topolino's Terrace. That was incredible. It was so spacious. You got loads of time with the characters. Here it's more brief. You can have like a quick chat, sign an autograph and take a photo. What's really great is some of the characters did have handlers though, and they would kind of get you prepared. You know, they'd say, have your camera ready, you're going to meet Mickey, and then they'd also take photos of you with them, which was perfect. So I got some great photos. So yeah, it was super, super fun. It is very, very busy though. It is quite hectic, so just come prepared for that. And it is very well rehearsed, so everything goes speedy, but it was so well done because they're so used to doing it. So I'm going to head to Magic Kingdom now. I'm going to get on the monorail, even though it's only a 5-minute walk, because my feet can't do anything at the moment. So I'm going to pop back on the monorail and head into Magic Kingdom. I do really love the large artwork that you get in the Contemporary Resort, and I love that the rooms are now being themed to the Incredibles. They look so nice. The building itself has not always been my favourite. I don't really kind of like the brutalist 1970s concrete type buildings, but once you're inside it's very, very beautiful in here. The monorail goes through the building is always super cool though. I love seeing it, and when you're on it it's so impressive, it's so exciting. It is always the best when you round the corner on Main Street and see the castle. It is always such a beautiful sight. On my way down Main Street I've grabbed some great photos. I absolutely love that. The fact that it's free included in UK packages is amazing. So definitely take advantage of it. Anytime you see a Disney photographer, you can get photos done. And oh, I'm gonna get run over. But they are some of the best photos. They're professional photos, and particularly if you're solo like me, the fact that you get these great full-length shots that you wouldn't be able to get otherwise is perfect. I have yet to be in PhilharMagic, so I'm going to go in now and watch this super cute show. I always love coming to see this. It's just so fun, and you get a little sit down, and you're in the air conditioning, so it's a win-win all around. I absolutely love that show. I've seen it in Disneyland Paris loads, and obviously I've seen it here. They've now got the updated version since I was last here, so that both of the storylines are the same in Disneyland Paris and Disney World, but Disney World has a few more effects, and also the screen is much bigger, so you really feel like you're part of the story. It's so amazing, it's so much fun. I'm right next door to Peter Pan, so I'm going to hop on that next and journey over London, a taste of home. Internet room with it in France, Captain Hook is known as Captain Crochet. I'm going to be furious because to me he's always going to be Captain Crochet now. I think that's absolutely excellent. If I'm in this part of the park, you know what's happening. It is Haunted Mansion time. We'll never get bored of this. Could go on it all day long. I absolutely love that when you tap into your lightning lane here, it does a spooky noise. I just think it's so fun.
Welcome, foolish mortals, to the haunted mansion. Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors. Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way.
When you leave Haunted Mansion, make sure you check out all of the tombs because they have these pun names and I absolutely love them. So there is some merchandise for the Haunted Mansion that I want to get in Memento Mori, which is one of my favourite shops, but it's only like 10:30 in the morning, so I think I might wait because I don't want to be carrying bags around now, but gotta get some Haunted Mansion merch. It's my favourite ride. Always get the stuff, love all the spooky. So I've been stacking reservations this morning and it's been working super well. So I've got one now for Splash Mountain. It's actually quite hot today, so it's going to be absolutely perfect to go on that next. Absolutely love it, it's so much fun. And probably, hopefully this time I won't be on it in 30 minutes. This has been my first ever time doing 3 weeks in Florida, and I have to say, I don't know if I can go back to 2 now. 2 weeks is super fun because you can fit so much in, but 3 weeks lets you have more breaks, take things at a slower pace because you're going to be in the parks more. So I've really enjoyed that and I feel like I've got so much done, but I haven't like worn myself ragged or absolutely exhausted every single day. So I definitely think 3 weeks has been a fantastic option and I will definitely be doing it again in the future. Or maybe I shouldn't be because I'm probably going to get very wet. As you can see, my sunglasses, everything very wet. So much fun. Later on, I'm doing an experience where you have to have dry hair, so I really hope the Florida sun can help. So that was super fun. I got absolutely soaked. I've got about 2.5 hours for my hair to dry, and in this heat I'm sure it'll dry pretty quickly, but my hair is soaking wet. I've had to clean my glasses. It was amazing. Got a lightning lane for Big Thunder next, so I'm going to do that, and hopefully the speed will help dry off my hair, my face, my clothes.
Let me get you set up.
Oh, fantastic.
You're golden.
Thank
Enjoy
you so
yourself.
much. Thank you.
This party, come on up. We're just getting you inside.
So if you use the DAS pass and to go into the lightning lane, what will happen is it will normally flash blue 3 times, and then the cast members let you through, and they know that you are using DAS, and they welcome you with your name, which is really nice. I am row number 1, so I'm going to be right at the front of the train for this journey, which is very exciting. I really think they need to do a lip sync battle of Disney ride announcements, because people would be all over that. Front row you do go a bit slower. It's still an absolutely wild ride. It's definitely wilder than the one in Disneyland Paris. I love how you slide across the whole bench, it's crazy. But I do like the ride layout at Disneyland Paris. So I love that you can have the same ride but different experiences in all the different Disney parks. So it's absolutely worth visiting all of them if you can. So you get to have the great experiences on familiar rides but different experiences each time you go on them. So next up I have a lightning lane for pirates. There'll be no pirates this time. I mean, well, of course there will be pirates, but not the live action pirates like at the Halloween party. I do love this ride, and I love that the drops in this ride are bigger than Disneyland Paris. It's a bit more of a thrill. So very excited to go back on there. I really love these pirate ears, they are so pretty. It's time to go back on Jungle Cruise. Stacking these reservations has been perfect today. I've got so much done. It's currently a 65-minute wait for Jungle Cruise, and we're pretty much walking on. After doing the Keys to the Kingdom tour the other week, I have learned so much about this attraction because this is one of the rides you go on and find out all the secrets about. It's going to be great to watch it, ride it now, knowing all of these new secrets.
So go ahead and wave goodbye to those people on the dock. Bye! Yeah, you're never going to see them again. But then again, you've probably never seen them before, so it doesn't really matter anyways. So we're going to go ahead and continue now onto the Nile River. That's the longest river in the world. You're going to find out it goes on for Niles. And Niles. And Niles. And Niles. And if you don't believe me, you are clearly in denial. No, disbelief. Hey, we do have a family of lions. They're doing such a great job of protecting that sleeping thing. Up ahead, we do have something very special. Very near and dear to my heart, and you will never see it anywhere else. It is going to be the one, the only, the eighth wonder of the world, the backside of water. Yep, there it is, everyone. Good old OUH.
So we had a great journey on the Jungle Cruise. Skipper Aubrey was so funny. I am now going to head over to Casey's for some lunch. I haven't been there during this trip yet. They have a mint julep that I'm going to try as well, which I'm so excited for. And then it's getting close to my special reservation time, so I cannot wait for that. So let's go to Casey's now. I think I'm going to mobile order on the way there. And I kind of want to get the strawberry Dole Whip. And I'm like, do I get it now or later? And I feel like I need to eat my food first, right? Be an adult, eat the savoury first. So adulting very quickly went out the window. So I stopped by and I actually got the I Lava You float without the pop rocks. It is vegan. Still got to try the strawberry dole at some point, so oh, what a shame. I'll have to come back. So gonna have this now. It looks super refreshing and I love that it's a float, so you get a little drink as well. So that I Love You float was super refreshing, really nice. Orange Dole Whip is a lot nicer than I remember it being last time, and it has the strawberry Fanta too, which was so good. So I'm now heading over to Casey's. I am really loving mobile order because you can just order anywhere from your resort, in your park, wherever you are. You can order and say, I want to collect it at that time. And it just means you're not having to go all the way to the restaurant and then wait in a queue and stuff like that. You're saving so much time, so I find it so handy. So absolutely loving mobile order. So I'm going to head over to Casey's now and try the loaded slaw dog. It looks really nice. It's got lots of little toppings. It looks like it could be quite messy, so wish me luck. Let's see how it goes. So let's see what this is like. It's the same sausage that I've had for breakfast. I don't know what brand it is, but it's so good. And the slaw on top, you've got like some roasted corn, a little bit of coleslaw obviously, and an aioli, and it's a really nice blend of flavours. One thing I would say though is it is very messy. That's the only downside. Okay, we've got a casualty. I've dropped some of the slaw on the dress. What can you do? I also ordered the frozen mint julep, so I'm very excited. Another frozen drink. I love a frozen drink. That's nice. That's really tasty. That'll be nice to sip on whilst walking around Main Street. It's going to be perfect. So I've got about 30 minutes before my very special reservation, and I've come to the Town Square Theatre where you can meet Mickey and Minnie, and outside there are some rocking chairs and you get the aircon coming out of the doors. It's in the shade, so this is the perfect place to sit and drink my mint julep whilst I wait. Oh, I'm so glad to sit down. It's so nice to rest and just watch everything going on Main Street. So on the left-hand side of the entrance to Main Street, you have this really great statue of Roy Disney and Minnie Mouse. When I did the Keys to the Kingdom tour, they talked about how Roy was the supporter for Walt and how Minnie is the supporter for Mickey. So this is a really beautiful statue. So you may have already guessed it, but my special experience that I'm doing today for the first time is I'm going to Harmony Barber Shop for a haircut. So there is actually a working hairdressers on Main Street where you can go in and have a cut. You can have a beard trim. They do child's first haircuts. There's lots of cool things. Adult haircuts start at $21, which I think is pretty good. It'll just be like a trim. They don't dry your hair, blow dry it, anything like that. But I am so excited. So let's go in. So I just had the best time in Harmony Barber Shop, and as you can see, I've got the famous pixie dust. If you go in there, you get given some confetti. That's my favourite thing. It's so exciting. I've had a lovely little haircut. My stylist was absolutely incredible. We had the most amazing chat, and he gave me the pixie dust without even me having to ask, because he knew I would want it. It's a really, really great place to come if you have kids for their first ever haircut. It's so cute. They get some Mickey ears, they get a certificate, and you get a lock of their hair. I would definitely come here, and for $21 it's perfect. It's quite cheap. In the UK, hairdressing is so expensive, but here you get to have it. You get some pixie dust and an amazing, unusual experience in Disney. And I've just had a haircut at Harmony Barber Shop.
You got your hair cut?
Yes, I know.
Like voluntarily?
Yes, it was okay.
How was your experience?
It was amazing, and then I had some pixie dust. And
I didn't get pixie dust after mine.
I know. Your flowers look amazing in your hair, though.
Thank you. Pascal definitely spent his time picking out each one. Perfect flower placement as well. But chameleons do come in handy when it comes to color coordination.
That is true. He does have the skills. It's perfect. Hello, Tiana. It's lovely to meet you. How are you?
Oh, now how about yourself?
Fantastic. I've had a mint julep today. I'm in a very New Orleans mood. It's perfect.
Well, have you ever been to New Orleans?
Yes, I have. I loved it. It was fantastic. I had the beignets, but I'm sure yours is much better.
Well, you should pop on by again.
I do need to.
Make you some beignets with some chocolate sauce, or maybe some strawberry.
That'll be fantastic. That'll be amazing. No, I did come the other night, and I saw Dr. Facilier, and it's a bit worrisome that he's prowling around.
Oh, well, now don't worry about Dr. Facilier. Shadow Manson learned his lesson, and Mama Otis protecting this place.
Oh, that's perfect. We can like him now. That's good news. So after my haircut, I went and met Tiana and Rapunzel. It was so much fun. The interactions were amazing. I love that when I met Rapunzel, she was like, oh my god, you've got pixie dust. And I was like, yeah, I just went to have my haircut. She was like, and I was like, no, it was voluntary. I did ask them, and she was like, okay, it's okay. It was so much fun. I've then just had a bit of a sit down. It is so hot right now. It's like the heat of the day. But I've got a lightning wave, a barnstormer. I haven't been on this yet. So I'm gonna go and have a little ride on this tiny little kiddie coaster. That was hilarious. It's super duper short, but much more rickety than you expect. So right next door to Barnstormer is Dumbo, and I don't think I've ever been on Dumbo in this park, or if I did, it was a very long time ago, so let's go and enjoy that. rides that when it goes high, it tips and you think, oh my god, I'm gonna fall out, I'm gonna fall out, I'm gonna fall out. It's so cute. And you can see the castle. Always a good ride when you can see the castle. So after being on Dumbo, I had a little sit down and a drink. It is so hot. I feel myself burning. I'm like, oh no. Then I went into Star Traders and got a little Hocus Pocus at Spirit Jersey. It is so nice. I'm going to go on the People Mover. Then I'm going to go to Starbucks for a drink. And then I'm going to go to the Emporium before heading over to the Polynesian. I think I'm just going to hang out at the Polynesian until my dinner reservation. It is interesting that on the People Mover they're already mentioning Tron as an attraction. So that's obviously an updated script and version that they're playing on the audio loop here. I always like to have a little bit of Tron. I mean, since I last looked at it a couple of days ago, I'm sure not much has changed, but it's very exciting. It looks like it's going to be absolutely incredible, so I cannot wait for this to open. So it's already 4:30 and time has slipped away, so I'm going to head over now to Starbucks just because I absolutely need a drink, and then I'm going to head out the park so I can get on the monorail. So grab a little drink, get on the monorail, relax, and head to Ohana. I'm so excited. I've never had dinner here. The breakfast was incredible, so if that's anything to go by, it's going to be amazing. So I am now here at the Polynesian, ready to go to Ohana. I've messed my timings up today, kind of, but it's mostly because to get to places here, you have to use the TTC in the monorail, and that adds a lot of time onto your trip. So after I went to Harmony Barber Shop, I had a reservation to meet Tiana. After that, I was like, oh, I won't really have enough time to go all the way back to the hotel, then come all the way back here, park, get the monorail, do all of that. So I stayed. And then now it's the same situation for nighttime. So if I do want to see Enchantment tonight, after this dinner, I probably won't have enough time to go back and then come back because it just would be pointless. You'd be at the hotel like 20 minutes or something stupid. So if I do stay, I'll probably go to somewhere like Enchanted Rose at the Grand Floridian, which is like the Beauty and the Beast themed bar. I've wanted to try this, and maybe I'll do something like that. Over here they have Trader Sam's, which would be kind of cool, so maybe I'll do something like that before going back to the park. But my feet are just like, even though I've been having breaks, I've been out since 7 AM, so they're just like, girl, why are you doing this? Why are you staying out super late? Also, I feel very sunburnt. And this is the one day that I've left my sun cream back at the hotel. So I'm hoping if I stay indoors now, when I go back out, it should be night time and hopefully I won't get any more burn. I am super ready to go back. I'm kind of like, oh my gosh, there's going to be so much food and I'm not prepared. But at least I can take my time. I don't have anything I need to do until Enchantment tonight, which is at 9 o'clock. So I can have a nice leisurely dinner. Guys, first I'm going to have to apologise. I look super sunburned. I'm almost as red as this dress, so we're just going to have to roll with that. But my salad has come out. It looks super fresh, and it has like citrus vinaigrette, which is amazing. My server has gone to double check on the bread and the vegan butter. It is one of these restaurants where, again, I've ordered the plant-based option, and then they were going to give me honey butter, and I was like, oh no, I'm vegan. And they were like, oh, you're vegan? I'm like, yeah, vegan. So if you are vegan and you are coming to a restaurant like this, do make sure you specify you're vegan, no dairy, no honey, so they know, because I think sometimes people mix and match. Maybe they're vegetarian, they'll have some things and not others. So if you are vegan, make sure you specify vegan, no dairy, no honey, anything like that. The citrus vinaigrette on this salad is insanely good. This is so tasty. This is definitely the best salad I've had since I've been here. That vinaigrette, I could eat this all day long. It's so tasty, guys. I can't even get it across to you how amazing it is. So my main has come out and it looks incredible. There is so much food. The noodles look really, really good. You get some tender stem broccoli, which I love. You get one of the sausages that I've been having everywhere and it's so good. There's some jackfruit. And it looks like some like little burger things or like meatball type things. So we're going to try them all. I'm still eating my way through this salad because it's incredible. And they've also bought me some vegan bread and vegan butter too. As if there's not enough food already. So first up, I'm going to try the meatball style thing. It looks amazing, so let's try it. It's got really great sauce. It's like, I don't know how to explain the sauce, but it's really, really tasty. The only downside I would say is it's a little bit cold. It's not super, super hot, but it tastes very good. Let's try the jackfruit.
Yeah, but they're better for the environment.
That's really great. That's almost like pulled pork in texture. This kind of like barbecue style sauce is really good, and it's across all the like meats, the vegan meats. Really tasty. This sauce is just so good. You get it in a lot of places, and it's so tasty. So I'm glad that you get to keep having it because it's really good. Next up, I'm going to try the noodles, and Ohana are famous for their noodles. When this restaurant actually reopened, they'd just taken the noodles off the menu, and so many people complained they had to immediately bring them back, which is great news. They're really nice. They've almost got a little touch of sweetness to them. They're really nicely coated. Very, very tasty. Guys, I was too excited. I ordered some more sausage and noodles, and then as soon as I got here I was like, oh my god, I'm going to die, I'm going to burst. It's Mr. Creosote again. Every time I come to Ohana, there's too much food, and I'm like, I'm going to try and eat it all, and then I'm like, oh no, I made a massive error. But also, when I first arrived, my host was really friendly, and then they've just come over and given me one of their lays, which is so exciting. I was like, I feel proper, like I'm having a full Ohana experience. We have an ukulele player. It's so nice in here, and the staff are so friendly. Everyone's so nice. They could not do more for you. So having a great time at Ohana. I completely forgot again that you get a dessert, and I'm like, there is 0% chance I can have any dessert because I'm going to burst. It is literally a Mr. Creosote waffle thin mint situation. If I have one bite, that'll be it for me. So I think I'm going to skip over the dessert, but it's been so good. So I had a fantastic dinner at Ohana. Because I was so stuffed, my servant was so nice. She went and got me some of the dessert donuts and put them in a to-go box so I can still try them later on. I think they might be the ones from breakfast, which was so good, which is so nice. And she couldn't have been more friendly. She was like, do you need drinks to go? Do you want any of your salad, anything to go? She was so nice. Everyone went above and beyond. Absolutely loved it. I'm so excited that I got a lay. It's so much fun. So yeah, I'm so stuffed now though. What I might do is, I've got some time to kill. I have always wanted to go on the monorail to Epcot. Never done that. So as I'm at a monorail station, I think I'm going to go around to TTC and then hop over onto the Epcot line just to experience it, because why not? We've got the time, so might as well. And it means I get to sit down, so it's a win-win. So change of plan, because I am so full, going on the monorail made me feel a bit like, oh. So I thought, okay, I'm not going to go all the way to Epcot, I'll just come to Magic Kingdom. I'm back at the town square, just for a nice little sit down while I work out what I'm going to do and let the food go down, more important. It was so good, but I'm so stuffed. So I need more self-restraint, apparently. So yeah, I'm just going to relax for a bit. The sun is starting to set, the temperature is really nice now. So getting ready for the fireworks show tonight. I think they're in about 2 hours time. So I've got some time to maybe look in some shops. Of course I could do rides and that, but I think at the moment, we just avoid this ride. If even the monorail was too much, and the monorail is not a thrill ride, it's not fast, it's not doing anything bumpy, then I think I'll just skip the rides for a little bit. But maybe some character meet and greets. Who knows?
I'm sorry. Thank you.
So I've had an amazing rest sitting down, watching the sunset over Main Street, and now I'm going to head closer to the castle and try and find a seat to sit down. I don't want to be standing up for an hour for Enchantment, but if I can sit down and then just before the show find any sort of spot, that's the plan. Main Street is always charming, but at night it is just so stunningly beautiful. So I am sitting on the curb next to Casey's. I didn't go closer down because they always like it's already quite busy here, so it's going to be impossible down there, but at least I can sit down for the next hour. I'm going to try and film what I can of the fireworks show to give you a glimpse of what you might see. I am near a lamppost, so we'll see how it goes. but I am very excited. I'm just glad I've got a space to sit down. They've just had at 8 o'clock the Beacons of Light, I think that's what it's called, where the castle has now lit up and they had like a lovely message about 50 years of magic and Magic Kingdom. So now we're ready. It's just like hours wait. I would say that this does get super busy. People start waiting more than an hour in advance. So if you want a really good spot, be aware of that. But if you're happy to kind of stand wherever you can turn up close to the time and just find a spot. Don't worry about it. Just to give you a little update, this is now Main Street at 8:20, so there is still 14 minutes for the fireworks and Main Street is pretty full already. So it's just a few minutes until the fireworks now, and it is my idea of not fun. It is super crowded, people are getting a bit argy-bargy, and everyone's hoisted kids on top of their shoulders so no one can now see anything. I would say if you're bringing kids, a great idea is to do a piggyback so they can see over your head, but you're not blocking everyone else's view. So people that have been here for an hour to now not be able to see anything is really not cool, so don't be that person. Give them a little piggyback and then everyone can see. It's all good. So I don't think I'm going to be able to film anything, but I'll let you know what I thought of Enchantment afterwards. Enchantment, you may ask. Well, I didn't really see any of Enchantment. Basically, I waited for like an hour, and then the second the show started, everyone put kids on their shoulders, they put their phones in the air, and I just couldn't see the castle at all. I did see the fireworks in the sky and Tinkerbell, and they looked impressive, but I also couldn't hear any of the talking parts because everyone was talking and arguing with each other and shouting at cast members. So when they say hell is other people, that is the people at Enchantment. It was unbelievable. It's literally the worst firework experience I've had in any Disney park. It was unbelievable. So on Saturday, I do have a chance to come back again. Hopefully my dining reservation is at 7 p.m. at Wilderness Lodge. So I don't know, hopefully I'll be back in time. So I'll try and get a better spot maybe. But it's one of those difficult things, isn't it? Because you've either got the Hub or Main Street, but you can't control who you're standing around. So if you've got great, considerate people, it's amazing. If you don't, which seems to be more common, then it can really impact your enjoyment. So I don't really have any thoughts on Enchantment, honestly. The Tinkerbell bit was amazing, but the actual show, I could hear some of the music, but I couldn't hear any of the talking parts. So I didn't really follow along with the storyline. So who knows what was going on, guys? So I have no idea. Luckily for me, I was very annoyed because I was just like, oh, I can't believe I waited an hour for this. And well, more than that, like 2 hours I've been in the park waiting, and I could have just gone back to the hotel, honestly. But because I didn't know if on Saturday I would make it in time, I'm glad that I was in attendance when it was happening. Luckily for me, afterwards, I went to Casey's to get some water and just hang out, and I met the most amazing lady called Celia from Sacramento, and we had an amazing chat for about 20-30 minutes, and that proper has buoyed my night up, and I've had an amazing time afterwards. So yeah, Enchantment was not good, but the chat with Cecilia was amazing. But tomorrow I'm off to Hollywood Studios for the final time during this trip. I'm also going to Sebastian's for dinner, which I'm so excited about. I'm going to try and see the fireworks show at Hollywood Studios. I don't know if there is fireworks or if it's just projections, because I know Fantasmic is not back yet, but it's coming soon, guys. It's coming very soon. But if you are enjoying this, I still have a few more days at Disney, then I'm heading to Universal. So if you do like this type of content, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Next week will be my Hollywood Studios vlog, my final time there, so make sure you tune in for that. And until next time, I hope you have a most magical day. Bye-bye. It's an hour after Enchantment has ended, and this is the queue for the monorail. It's absolutely wild, so I'm going to go to the resort monorail, and hopefully there's not a big queue for that, it looks like. There is still a queue, but way shorter than this.